Well, hi there. A very good evening. You're watching Times Now and I'm Meghna Dekha. Well, unfortunately, it seems that another new low has now been hit in politics. But what we are going to get you are visuals of two netas of the same party, where they were seen coming to blows in Uttar Pradesh's Sant Kabir nagar. On your screens, what you can see are elected representatives, a BJP MLA and a BJP MP locked in an ugly scuffle, where one of them is seen raining blows on the other with a shoe. All of this because a name was missing from the foundation stone. This at an official BJP party event which both of them were attending. Let's go across to Prashant, who's joining us with more on this. Prashant, we keep talking about how the political discourse has hit new lows every day ahead of the polls, but now people are not even sparing their own party men.
Well, I mean, what can one say in this? We are at loss of words. If you look at the video, I mean, it's quite disgusting to see how these public representatives are behaving. Now, that was a particular meeting that was going on at the collector's office, and in which, when the MLA found out that his name was missing from the foundation stone that was to be laid, he started fuming. And now, for the fact that he started fuming, you had the MP coming to start giving the explanations of why his names were not there. So, I mean, this is something that is absolutely bizarre. This is something that reflects very poorly on the entire BJP's organizational structure, because just a week ago, the Prime Minister came out and did Mera Booth Sabse Mazbooth, but it looks like Mera Booth Sabse Mazbooth of this MP. So clearly, I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. We'll have to wait and watch how the top BJP leaders react to it, because the reaction from them is something that is absolutely necessary here, and they cannot just run away, because this is not the first time that a BJP MP or a public representative of the Bharatiya Janata Party has behaved in this manner. We have also seen in the past there have been precedents in which we have seen such ugly behavior from the MPs and MLAs, but this is something caught on camera, absolutely disgusting, and the BJP party will have to come out and give answers to what exactly happened there. Now, if I can just update you with what's happening there in the latest, the supporters of MLA now have gathered outside that particular office and have घेराव out the entire collector office, saying that perhaps some badla lenge. So clearly this is a kind of dogfight that is actually happening there at Sant Kabir Nagar.
Well, shameful really. Mera booth sabse mazbooth is what the Prime Minister says, but unfortunately this seems to be the ground reality, because visuals, remember, speak louder than 1,000 words. Well, this is a call-in show, so you, the viewer, can directly participate in the show. You can air your views and opinions here on Times Now. We are flashing those numbers at the bottom of your screens. We are going to air your opinions live. So simply pick up your phones and give us a call at the number there at the bottom of your screens on the ticker. So the simple question we are asking you, are these the frontmen of India who are going to be representing people like you and me? Well, let's go across to Anila Singh of the BJP, who's joining us. Anila Singh, I'm at a loss of words after I see visuals of this. Your BJP MP and BJP MLA, and this is people from the same party, hitting each other, swear words, cuss words, and not to mention shoes and chappals which are raining. Are you going to act against both of them?
It is an unfortunate incident, I can say, and it is not at all acceptable by the party. And definitely party is going to take their explanation, and as well as action will be taken against them, because they are public representatives, and whole upon that from Bharatiya Janata Party, because Bharatiya Janata Party is a disciplined political party, and when we get such type of exam and we see such type of examples in front of us, it is totally not.
But Anila Singh, you may tell us it's a disciplined party. The Prime Minister may tell us Mera booth sabse mazbooth. But these visuals show a very different picture. Clearly, your party is neither disciplined nor is your booth as mazbooth as you'd want it to be.
I differ from you. If two public representatives who come from Bharatiya Janata Party, they misbehave, it doesn't mean that the whole of the party is like that. You can't coin Bharatiya Janata Party as an indisciplined political party. If these two have misbehaved, action will be taken against them by the party leadership.
If these two have misbehaved, then action will be taken. We have the visual proof. Anila Singh, if you can see your television set right now, this is visual proof. You don't need to ask them for explanation. You don't need to look into what really happened. These visuals are telling. I'm surprised that if you insist that this is such a disciplined party, why is there no action being taken so far?
Just now you are taking my phono. So you very well know that this must be in the knowledge of this party leadership as well. As I told you that this action is not going to go in good taste with the senior leadership. Explanation will be called, action will be taken. What else you want? But I totally differ and strongly differ when you say that whole of the party behaves in that way. No, it is not like that. BJP is unlike other political parties. If these, the way these two political representatives have behaved, they have to face the music of it from the senior leadership.
Well, we are hoping to see some strict action from the BJP senior leadership, because ahead of the polls, if this is the state of their leadership and the bickering and the schisms which are out in the open, well, it's not going to augur very well for the party. Anila Singh, thank you so much for joining us. Meanwhile, let's get your reaction from a person who was there, right there, an eyewitness during this entire fist fight where it was raining chappals and shoes.
पीडब्ल्यूडी के किसी मामले को लेकर के जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी से सांसद हैं यहाँ के शरद त्रिपाठी जी ने एक्सचेंज पीडब्ल्यूडी को खड़ा किया और उसके बाद उस पर जो है माननीय विधायक जो वहाँ के हैं मेहदावल के राकेश बघेल जी के बीच कुछ वाद विवाद हुआ और वाद विवाद बढ़ते बढ़ते मारपीट में चला आया। बहुत निंदनीय है और ये इस घटना से हम लोग बहुत आहत हैं। मीटिंग भी आयोजित नहीं हो पाई और जिला योजना पर जब इतने विकास की इतनी महत्वपूर्ण योजनाओं पर चर्चा हो रही थी, विकास जनपद के विकास पर चर्चा हो रही थी, तो एक ही दल के दो जनप्रतिनिधियों का आपस में भिड़ जाना और मारपीट तक की नौबत आ जाना ये बहुत ही दुखद है, बहुत निंदनीय है।
Well, in fact, this is a call-in show, so you, the viewers, can connect with us. We have some of our viewers who are joining us. There's Venkatesh calling us from Bengaluru. Go ahead, Venkatesh. What do you think?
And it is just pathetic to see this guy Rakesh MLA and a public representative meeting an MP with the boots. And the politics has gone to a new low. And I think the party president or whoever it is should sack him immediately and take some disciplinary action.
Well, we spoke to someone in the BJP. They said they are going to wait for proof and then ask them what happened. And maybe after that we can expect. These visuals apparently aren't very convincing for the BJP. Thank you so much for joining us, Venkatesh. There's also Natarajan, Vinod, OP Swaminathan, Jackie, all our viewers who are calling us from across the world. There's Natarajan calling us from Hyderabad. Go ahead.
Yes, see, it is disgusting. Okay. Firstly, these things are happening with politicians. We have lost faith in the politicians. Why are you airing all these things? Don't we have to see anything else on the TV? Is this what you want to hear?
Well, unfortunately, the reason why we have aired this story is because at the end of it, these are the people who are representing people like us. They are our representatives, they are elected representatives, and they are answerable to us as well. Thank you so much, Natarajan, for joining us. There's also Vinod who's calling us from Bengaluru. Go ahead, Vinod. Well, I believe we've lost that audio connection. OP Swaminathan is also joining us from Bengaluru. Go ahead, Mr. Swaminathan.
Good evening. This is really pathetic that our elected representatives behave like this. It is high time that such people are sacked from the party. Otherwise, it will bring a very bad name to BJP. But this is the condition all over the country because we have got Gundas getting elected as MPs and ministers. So what else do we expect from these characters? They have to be really sacked and strict action should be taken against them.
Thank you so much for joining us. There's also Jackie, one of our viewers, calling us from Dubai. Go ahead, Jackie. What do you think about our elected representatives?
See, according to me, I disagree to what's happening over there. They have to take strict action. But the comment that you made that the party, it describes the whole party, I think that's something that you need to take back. Because I think everything like this happens in each and every party that happens. And it's the party president or whoever is in charge who has to take a call and, sort this out. But then making a generalized remark and bringing everybody down in the party, I think that's not right. Being a person, being an NRI, I just see that, with BJP in power, the country is doing so well. And I'm so proud to call myself an Indian. And you really don't know, we Indians, how well elevated we are abroad. And I just can't take my flight to come down to vote for BJP.
Absolutely. With acts such as this, Indians should not be globally shamed. Thank you so much to all our viewers for joining us here on that show. And also Prashant for getting us this story. On that note, we're going to be slipping into a short break right here on Times Now. Welcome back. You're watching Times Now and our focus continues to be the juta and chappals which are raining heavily in the BJP booth. Well, that's right. Right after the Prime Minister said, "Mera booth sabse mazbooth," You have these visuals coming in of two of the netas, both elected representatives, one an MP and one an MLA, coming to fisticuffs, slurs and blows in the Uttar Pradesh's Sant Kabir nagar. On your screens, you can see the way the elected representatives are locked in an ugly scuffle where one of them is seen raining blows on the other with his shoe. All of this because a name was missing from the foundation stone at a party event they were attending. Let's listen in to a man who was present during this ugly scuffle.
आज जिला योजना समिति की बैठक थी कलेक्ट्रेट में, मीटिंग चल रही थी और उसमें कुछ इस तरीके के वाक़यात आए कि सांसद जी और विधायक जी में दोनों में आपस में बहस हो गई और बहस होने के साथ साथ मारपीट तक बात पहुंच गई, जो कि एक दुखद घटना है, नहीं होनी चाहिए थी। और भारतीय जनता पार्टी जो एक संगठित पार्टी है, ये घटना नहीं होनी चाहिए थी।
Well, let me go back across to Prashant, who has been getting us details and also surprising details that no one in the BJP so far has forget about sacking this MLA and this MP. They haven't even initiated any probe against them, not even asked them for an explanation. Now, Prashant, the question is, was this not supposed to be an event to showcase Vikas under Yogi government?
Well, what can one say in this? We have not heard anything from the BJP here. Now, Vikas ka ehsaas is something that the MLA has got in that particular meeting, but the visuals that are coming out is something that is completely, shaming the BJP, because this is not happening for the first time. We have seen such visuals, not at this level, in the past also, but the way in which this MP and the particular MLA, Mr. Baghel, they have behaved in that particular meeting, it gives out a very wrong message and gives out and reflects very poorly on the BJP. And even as we speak, the supporters of both the MP and the MLA have already gathered outside the collector's office in Sant Kabir Nagar. Now that is something that is a different story altogether, because it has not ended here. Now we have seen political, fight actually taking a new turn in the past also. But will this happen? Will the BJP come out and sack these two netas? Because we are already into the election season. The campaigning has already started. Will the BJP take any action, or will it be another lip service?
We are yet to find out
if
they will actually do something. But on your screens, you have the proof. So my question to the BJP would be, what more proof do you require? Why can't you just act? Let me bring in GVR Shastri, who's joining us, a political analyst. Now, GVR Shastri, when visuals like this come in, there are several times when we've discussed niche politics. Usually it is against their political rivals. Even that is not acceptable. What I don't understand is how something like this would be brewing within a party during an official function of the government.
You can't party, right? The true color is absolutely, this is what the true color, and this is visible. They teach patriotism. You ask anything, they said you are a Gaddar. And today, you saw how the both representatives fighting each other in such a, way. As such, they are long enemies. So that shows the सबका साथ सबका ये सबका साथ सबका विकास हो रहा है या सबका किस तरीके से क्या हो रहा है. At least this governance and the BJP party should know it.
Well, absolutely. The Prime Minister says he's the Pradhan Sevak. His ministers and MPs and MLAs seem to be self-sevaks instead. Thank you so much, GVR Shastri, also Prashant, for getting us that story. With that, a short break. Don't go anywhere.